Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. I hope you guys are doing exceptionally well today. In the previous episode, we did secure that 7th gym badge and hightailed it over to the Sevii Islands, where we begin today's journey. Now, this is actually an area of the game. Normally, I'm fairly well versed on Fire Red Leaf Green. I'll be honest, the Sevii Islands area is one of those that is kind of vague in my memory, we'll call it. And so we are going to do our best to make it through here today, but I don't actually remember how long it might take or anything like that. So we are going to learn a little bit together as we go through this. We do have a level cap of level 50 between here and the final gym. So I do want to make sure we aren't going above that with any of our mons, and in fact getting some of them leveled up to pretty close to that. We've got a little bit that are definitely far behind, Pugstar being one of them, of course. So we're gonna take a little stab at training everybody up, but first and foremost, we're just gonna explore the town a little bit. Now we do have some encounters we can get right away, which is great, and so we'll start with some of that. In fact, let me, if you don't mind, go ahead and get our subscriber list up so that way we can pull some. As a reminder, guys, for any of these runs, I think what I'm going to be continuously doing is focusing specifically on subscribers, commenters, that kind of thing. If you are interested in being part of, there we go, part of the run, all you got to do is comment, subscribe, do any of that stuff, and you guys will be entered to win, or not to win. It sounds like we're giving away something. We're not. But all right, that's not a bad mon. A pretty good backup grass type. I mean, Pugstar's with us. Pugstar's been with us for quite some time. I don't really intend on swapping anybody out at this point. However, I do really like Meganium quite a bit. This was actually my first starter choice when I started in Pokemon Silver back in the day. So funny enough, Pokemon Silver was, I think, the first game I technically played and beat all the way through, which is kind of crazy. Do we think we can cut this? I'm gonna Giga Drain. I know it's stab, but I also know it's not a high power move. So I imagine, yeah, we should be fine. So I actually played Silver all the way through first. That was the first Pokemon game that I technically beat. I did go back and retroactively play Pokemon Blue, and I loved it, of course, but Pokemon Silver was actually my first, and it's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, we have a, we have a Master Ball. So it's kind of crazy to see a Meganium here, because that was my starter choice for the first game I ever played. It was the first Pokemon I ever got to level 100. And it was a Pokemon that I cloned back when you could clone in Gold and Silver. Do you guys remember you could do that by change? It was a weird like save the game thing. We are gonna solely because I love this name. We are calling you Bleebus for the for the fairly recent subscriber. Bleebus, thank you so much. I love that name, and it's great to have you on the squad. So let's go heal, of course. Make sure we aren't losing any mons, and then we'll continue on. That's hilarious. I love that name. I think that's so good. All right, let's make our way. Dude, I am so stoked for this run. This has been one of my favorites of all time. It's been an absolute blast. I think you guys have obviously really enjoyed it as well. I've gotten so many great comments, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to do this series for you guys and with you guys. I love the fact that I've actually got you guys here with me. Okay, so this is also a new encounter. So that was one island. I'm gonna just surf, and we'll see what we get. I think that's fair. We could, of course, use the rod, but I don't think we need to. Is that Misty? We're gonna check on that. Ooh, hold on. So here's the thing. Is it worth it to Master Ball an Abra? That's the trick. Here's the thing, to be clear, we absolutely can evolve this into an Alakazam. We do have impossible evolutions available to us. So this represents an Alakazam, and I believe we get it right away based on the level cap. So, do we do it? I mean, regardless, we have to throw a Pokeball right away. I don't think there's any question there, because most likely, I know it's level 30, but I believe it still will have Teleport. The question is, do we Ultra Ball or do we Master Ball? Okay, a better question. Let's do this. A better question, perhaps. Would we swap it on the team with anybody? And unfortunately, I think the right choice is Lucky. Which hurts, because Lucky is our Psychic user. Granted, it's not a Psychic type Pokemon, let me be clear, but it does have Psybeam. And so it's definitely our special, you know, special attacker with that Psybeam. Oh no. I really want this. I don't know if I would swap it yet. And I think that lends me to think an Ultra Ball is the right call. Now we could try and paralyze it. I'm just gonna try and throw an Ultra Ball right away. I'm committing. We're gonna see what happens. Don't teleport. Yeah. All right. You know what? That's okay. Obviously that sucks. I think there is a world where we Master Balled there, but we've got a handful of encounters left. I don't know that it's the right call to Master Ball, so I don't know. I feel okay about that decision, to be honest. Awesome. So let's just straight up Magical Leaf this. How's it Fury Swiping? Where are the hands? Are they just hidden down below there? Man, that kind of hurt. I did want that, but again, I think we made the right call, honestly, guys. I don't know if I wanted to use the Master Ball there. And if I'm not sure, it feels like not the right call, you know? All right, let's take down some of these. I'm just gonna cut. Oh, good. Let's actually try Magical Leaf. I didn't think it would do quite as much. Do you like my mug, by the way? To be clear, I'm referring to my wife. Yeah, I know it's super effective, but I'm not like overly worried. It's level 37. That's why I'm staying in. If I was worried, I would obviously swap. Also, this is the first time I'm recording this series with this new setup, as in like the background and everything. I hope you guys like it. It's a very small change for you guys, but it was a big undertaking for me. I've worked, well, not just me. My dad and I put this, it's MDF, so it's just sheets, like 8 foot by 4 foot sheets. So it looks pretty real, but it isn't. But it does look really, I think, a lot cleaner than what was previously there. And as much as I love all my musical instruments and things like that, they don't necessarily make for a great background. And so I thought doing this was a little bit more professional. I can do the 2 lighting setups still, so I've got the red light and the blue light as well. And I feel pretty good about it. I am gonna run back and heal up before we continue on, and we'll make some progress. We haven't done too much in this episode yet, but that's okay. We're just hanging out, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the new office setup. It's been, as I said, a bit of an undertaking. My my amazing wife, whose butt I like, according to my mug, she was instrumental in helping kind of get things moved. My desk is quite large because I also I've got a big like PC rig that I built, and so I've got a dual monitor setup and all that. And then I also have a setup for a Mac, which I use for music in particular. What is this? This is still Kendall Road. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna worry too much about missing trainers, to be honest. I don't really care if we don't fight everybody. I don't think it really matters. Seriously, we can't escape. There we go. So I'm not gonna stress about all that. I just want to kind of make it through this area if we can in today's episode. I'd love to jump back into the final gym battle is really the last thing before Victory Road, which is crazy to think. And I mean, at that point, there's only one thing left to do, guys. So I'm actually really hoping in the next couple days I can finish up this series, because technically, so I'm gonna break the fourth wall slightly here. It is May 31st as of today, as of the recording of this. And so what I'd love to be able to do is spend the same amount of time that I did creating the layouts and the thumbnails and things like that for this series on the next series, because I really want to make sure that I'm pushing myself to make better content and that kind of stuff. I knew that was super effective as well, to be clear, but I'm not, again, all that worried about it. And so I do want to put in a lot of effort into the next series as well. To do that, I want to give myself a couple weeks time and maybe jump on that pre-recording bandwagon again, because it really does, more than you guys probably recognize, it makes a huge difference in terms of stress level, in terms of being able to get things done, but not being like overly worried about, oh crap, I have to record today. I work a full-time job. I'm a parent. I've got a wife that is very important to me and I want to spend time with her. I don't want to stress about this channel. I want to have fun with this channel, and I do have fun with this channel. And part of the way I do that is by trying to be around 2 weeks ahead at the very least on content. Now, in one major area, unfortunately, I've been slacking on that, which is the shorts. So as of May 31st, I have the next day's short done, but that's it. I have recorded the following day, but I haven't edited yet, and I definitely need to be, technically I should be recording that today and not this, but I like this series, to be honest. It's a little bit of an addicting series to record. Honestly, partially just because it's gone so well. It's been a really fun and like just overall positive series. Do I care about this item? Probably, right? Oh, we don't have Rock Smash on anybody, do we? TM case. We don't even have Rock Smash. Well, I guess we're not getting that item. Whoa, that was weird. All right. Cool. I guess no item there. That's fine. Let's go down here. We can definitely grab this one. And then we'll make our way on. Again, kind of taking my time, guys. We're not worried about it. We're just having a blast. Silk Scarf is not a bad item. I think we already have one though, but it does power up Lucky's Tri Attack, which is pretty sick. All right, double battle time. Let's do it. Probably should have healed up, but we'll be fine. All right. Pelipper and Pidgeot. Yeah, definitely gonna swap out Pugstar here. And Degs. This is a terrible, terrible lead. All right. Yeah, not sticking in with either of them. Degs, let's get you out. We'll throw Lucky out. We definitely want to get a level or two on Lucky here as well. Recognizing, of course, we do have the rare candy trick, guys, so as you know, we can just rare candy up before the gym, but I think for now, I mean, it's perfectly fine. I'd like to get everybody leveled up, and if we don't have to use the rare candy trick, just because we naturally get there, I think it's great. I'd rather not have to be honest. There's also one thing that kind of gets neglected when it comes to using the rare candy trick. It's a really good trick, but one thing that kind of doesn't work, or not as well, is the simple fact that if you use the rare candy trick, you're not gaining any EVs. And if you don't know what EVs are, they're effort values. And they boost certain stats based on which Pokemon you're actually fighting or taking down. So that Pidgeot, as an example, I don't know what the EV yield is, but say it's 2 or probably 3 speed value or something like that. That on level up, that will basically affect, if it was at level 100, it would gain, whatever Pokemon took it down would gain 3 extra points in its speed stat because it took that down. So there's like added benefit to training in game and not rare candies. Rare candies, obviously you have no effort values. So just something to think about. I don't love doing the rare candy trick for that piece of it, but I love doing the rare candy trick for the time, and for me the time effort is definitely a bit of a more important thing. All right, let's do it. Illumise, a really bad Pokemon. Let's try a Magical Leaf. I don't think this is gonna do very much, but let's just see. Yeah, we should swap out. It has Flatter. Okay, that's fine. Special attack rose, but we are confused. Sad day. All right, let's go into, we'll throw Brody out. We can just use a flying move here. I do wish we had a better moveset. We've talked about this quite a bit. I wish we had better movesets here on some of our mons, but we'll be fine. We'll make it. One thing I will probably do in between episodes if we make it all the way to the Elite Four, Petal Dance. Ooh. One thing I will probably do. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna commit. I think that's a really solid move. Is we'll take a look at our box, of course, and maybe see where we can optimize the team. I certainly want to, if I can, I think I kind of want to hold on to the team that we have, only from the standpoint that, like, we've used them for so long now, and they're really good. Now, there's a couple that I wouldn't mind swapping out. No offense, Degs, but Degs, it's fine, and it's a good typing to have, but it's not my favorite. Woo. And so I wouldn't mind being able to, you know, optimize a little bit there, just because the moveset on Degs is not going to ever be that great. But other than that, like, I feel pretty good about our team. Shadow is straight up amazing. All right. Again, I have no clue. I'm not even looking at time. It's been about 16, 17 minutes, so we'll see how long we make it. But I would love to get the Sevii Islands done today. I kind of just don't think it's going to happen. And that's fine. I'm not really worried about it, but I also think there is a legendary encounter here. Part of the reason I didn't want to use the Master Ball is because I don't know for sure, but I believe there is a legendary encounter coming up. Oh, I thought that would take out. Seriously? And so with that, I feel like it's worth it, especially being randomized. It could be a Mewtwo for all we know. And I would, no offense to Alakazam, but I think Mewtwo's better than Alakazam. Ooh. Drizzle T-Tar. That's a shame. One thing I am looking at maybe considering is what game I want to play next. I was looking at the long form content that I have done and a lot of the series stuff that I've done, and I've basically done up to Gen 5 in long form series. And so I kind of want to just continue on and maybe do Gen 6 or 7. I'm kind of thinking, because we're doing Ultra Sun right now, I may jump to like Pokemon X, because we did a Pokemon Y Shorts Nuzlocke. The other thing I want to throw out to you guys, this is a bit of a question, so definitely leave some comments down below what your thoughts are here. I kind of want to know, do you guys think it would be fun in a shorts video specifically? Do we have any? We have a full restore. We'll use that on Brody. Do you guys think it would be fun in a short form video to do a fan made or like ROM hack style game? I think it'd be really fun, but I also know like the shorts are where a lot of newcomers are kind of finding the channel. And so I don't really want to risk anybody not enjoying that kind of content, and instead make sure that that's kind of the safe place. And then the long form content is kind of where we do some of those longer ones. But I'm also open to trying different stuff, and I want to see what everybody is interested in. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I would be very curious to know. And I'd love to do some new stuff. I really like the structure of the channel at the moment. Oh, there's HM6. What is that? Oh, sick. That's really helpful. I really like the strategy behind the channel at the moment, so there's not a whole lot I want to change. But I also understand that, you know, to grow the channel and to get a little bit further down the road, I think it's pretty important to consider change. And if that's, it feels like a somewhat small change to be able to do something like that. Oh, well, I didn't really want to fight you, but that's fine. All right, let's do it, guys. Duckstocks. Very cool mon, actually. Dustox in Gen 3 is one of the mons that I, for whatever reason, really liked. Oh, it's got Arena Trap. Oh, this might be a problem. I'm a Stun Spore. I completely forgot this thing has Arena Trap. This thing is a menace. All right. Let's slow it down. I guess we try a Petal Dance, though this is a bit risky. We should have probably Giga Drained first, but God, that does nothing. We should have just cut. Probably would have done more damage. Our special is just so much stronger than our physical, so I was like, ugh. Silver Wind. Come on, Pugstar. This looks a little bad, not gonna lie. Oh, all right. Yep. I guess we cut and hope for the best. That's not good. Oh no. All right. We might lose Pugstar. I hate Arena Trap. It's so annoying. As a quick reminder, this being a hardcore Nuzlocke, we can't use healing items in battle. So. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was such a game changer. Heck yeah, that's amazing. I'm just gonna bite. That was so silly. Oh, I love that. All right. Hypno, huh? I think we just stay in. Light screen wore off. Let's just bite again. All right, so Mount Ember is where there is a Moltres encounter here, to be clear. So we'll see. I'm reading the walkthrough just a little bit here. All right. Very nice. So we actually might be there very shortly. Is this Mount Ember? It is Mount Ember. All right, so maybe what we do is consider trying to get the, yeah, maybe we try and get the legendary encounter in today's episode and we'll see what else happens, you know? I don't want to fight you. Turn. Turn. Do it. Really? Turn. All right, whatever. We're just not gonna worry about it. No, I absolutely don't want explosion. That's a terrible move. Do we need to go that way for Moltres is my question. Why did that reset? We might have to go this way, we'll see. We also might not, I have no clue. But it kind of looks like we do. All right. Oh, I should have not had Pugstar out front. Oh well. It'll be fine. An Exploud. All right, so this is why like having Dex on the team is actually pretty solid, right? Because it does give us the outlet of just going like, hey, normal type Pokemon, you're out of here. And there's a lot of normal type Pokemon. So it's pretty helpful because we don't really have another, I don't think at least we have a good Mon with a fighting type move. The only trick is the Sandstorm ability is really bad for us. We really don't have any Pokemon that take advantage of it. And if anything, it really hurts us. And so I'd prefer to have something a little bit different to avoid some of that, but we'll figure it out. Can you die? That'd be cool. Yeah. All right. There is just also, for the record, we do also just get an encounter here. So I'm kind of curious to see what we end up getting, but we'll see. Let's throw Lucky out. We can Psybeam this thing into oblivion. Really like Ariados, by the way. It's actually a bit of a favorite bug type of mine. It's not that great, but it's just a cool looking mon in my opinion. It's up there with Galvantula. Galvantula I really like. Again, I don't know why. Bug Pokemon are like, not my least favorite Pokemon. Like, I don't really have a universally least favorite or favorite type of Pokemon. that I can think of at least. But bug types, generally speaking, are not my favorite. But if I go back and look at some of the like heavy hitters that I think are really good, I really like Ariados, despite it not being a very powerful Pokemon. Galvantula, who again isn't very powerful but has a lot of utility, is a pretty cool Pokemon. Obviously the Scizors, the Scythers, the Cleavors, like all of them are great. And there's a few others here and there, but in general, like bug Pokemon just aren't. They don't do it for me as well as some of the other typings. But like if you look at normal type Pokemon as an example, my favorite Pokemon is Porygon Z. It's a normal type. I generally hate normal type Pokemon. Not hate, that's strong, but don't love them. And so it's kind of fun, or it's interesting to look at the skew of that a little bit. Turn into Swift, that's fine. Am I worried that this thing might be able to knock out Lucky? I don't think so. We could have recovered, I suppose, too, but excuse me. See what Tri-Attack yields. Perfect. Tri-Attack is so good, dude. We definitely want to get Lucky leveled up a bit here too, by the way. All right, let's swap Lucky out front here. Crawdaddy needs some levels also, but one thing at a time. We'll probably just happen to find a Pokemon here. Yeah, there we go. A Breloom. I really like Breloom, and this is actually really interesting. So what we could do is consider swapping out Degs and Pugstar and getting both typings in one with Breloom. That might be worth considering, actually. This thing has counter. We have to be kind of careful. That's very tempting. Wow. Oh, yeah, it's part fighting type. Hey, this was a bad idea. Yeah, that was really scary. Okay. Let's swap it to Brody. But I love Breloom. I think Breloom's an excellent Pokemon. It's pretty fast and it hits pretty hard. Now, without the Effects Spore ability, it probably isn't quite as good, but it could also have a really good ability. We don't know. Not wanting to get caught, huh? We'll give it another shot, of course. All right, let's see. Who do we want to name this after? Awesome. I have a nickname picked out from somebody who has been a huge supporter recently, very recently subscribed as well. We're gonna nickname this Bread for Anime Bread, who, as I said, has been a big commenter recently, and it looks like recently found the channel too. And so Anime Bread, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you being here. It means the world to me, my man. Ooh, very narrowly avoided that battle. All right, let's take a quick peek, see how we can get where we need to get here. Because I would love to, we kind of have to go up and fight them, don't we? I guess we don't. Yeah, we totally do, don't we? Yeah, no matter what, we have to go this way. All right, that's fine. We'll fight them. I think the goal is to get to the legendary today, but again, I don't actually know how to do that. So we need to get to there. Okay, I'm kind of taking a peek. Let's recover. Or the fact of Lucky's built-in recovery is so solid. Let's try attack you. Psychic is probably the strongest thing this has, so I'm not overly concerned about the damage output here. And oh, really? Come on. All right, we'll swap, just so we're not hitting ourselves. Who do we swap into? Let's go Crawdaddy. Crawdaddy, as I said, needs a level or two, so we'll make sure we... Oh, seriously? Ugh. Annoying. All right. I forgot I can speed up. Hey, stop that. Should have been doing this the whole time. There we go. Ooh, you're neat. What do we do here? Am I all that concerned, I guess, is really my question. Ooh. Get an ailment, please. All right, there we go. Totally forgot that we can just speed up. We could have been a lot quicker with all of this. Very sorry, guys. It's totally fine. We'll make it through. Mount Ember. Again, don't actually know where the summit is or how to specifically get there, so we're basically just hoping. I think I might be going the right way. Already got our Mount Ember encounter, so obviously can't catch it. This is all technically one area, I believe. Let's just speed up. Yep. Okay, that is, I think, where we needed to get to. Yes, it totally is. Heck yeah. Let's go up here. All right. Oh geez, here we go. Gotta remember how to do these strength puzzles. Hey, we did it. Awesome. Well, this is perfect. All right, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. I can't restart. This is Nuzlocke, so if we miss it, we miss it. I mean, granted, I think we just master ball it, so it's not really a problem. Let's do it. It should be randomized, and this is a static legendary. Let's see what we can get. A Celebi. Do I want a Celebi? I mean, I do. It has Intimidate. That's pretty good. We're just gonna do it. Not stressing about it. We're just gonna do it, guys. Let's not even pretend. Do it. Awesome. All right. I'm super happy with that. That's totally fine. Celebi, who should we nickname you after? Are you a female? You're not either. All right, we're gonna name you Holland, for Montel Holland, who looks to be a recent subscriber. Montel, I really appreciate it. I like the name Holland quite a bit. So let's go for it. That's awesome. That's really, really great. Okay, so here's my question before we end. Can we fly? Can't use that here. All right. So with that, I think what I'm gonna do, can I fly here? I would love to be able to fly back to one island, and it looks like we can. Excellent. Let's fly all the way back to one island. That way we can heal up, and then we'll restart kind of where we needed to go as we continue on. So what I will probably do, maybe in between episodes, because we really don't need to do it in episode, and just get kind of back to where we left off, back to where we could surf off of one island, or two island, or whichever island we were on. We will surf our way and get to where we need to be. I'll start heading that way now, but I think that's gonna end this episode, guys. This has been a great one. Got some amazing encounters. Actually, you know what? We should check the abilities of some of our Pokemon. Maybe that's how we end the episode. Let's do that. Oh yeah, they're not available. Totally forgot. All right, you know what? We're gonna call it quits right here. Let's save the game. We are gonna make some big progress in the next episode, guys, so do not worry. I know we didn't get quite as far as I had hoped today. We will get there, and we will be getting, I think, quite a few new encounters along the way. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. It means the world to me. I hope you're enjoying the series. We are kind of getting to the end, so we'll see how things go in the next episode. But love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.